welcome to Fourth and One. I'm your host, Sonny C. So a little nugget that kind of, well, by now it's not really under the radar. That was a report from the Wall Street Journal by Andrew Beaton, who did the interview of Dan Snyder. And so it's been reported that he has, the Washington football team has made Dan Snyder's wife, Tanya Snyder, co-CEO. And he went in depth about a lot of different other stuff, internal problems since he's owned the organization, the acquisitions with the cheerleaders, the overhaul of the, they have this non-gender dance team that's kind of replaced the cheerleaders. As you know, the Washington Redskins franchise, when they were known as the Washington Redskins, was the first team that actually had cheerleaders. They would call the first ladies of football. So that institution is over with. They have a non-gender dance team, and I will guess that's all part of Tanya Snyder's doing. I know over the course of maybe a year or so, or when everything kind of went awry with as far as the name change or the name replacement to the Washington football team. I know she was instrumental in hiring Jason Wright. I know there was an emphasis on more diversity in the organization. I know the people that were directly accused of the scandal, as far as there was supposedly a video of the cheerleaders that were, kind of lewd and scandalous, so to speak. So there's a lot of different things going on, reshuffling, and really a new image of diversity. They hired Coach Ron Rivera, as you know, is one of the few minority coaches. He is Latino descent. And they hired the first full-time women's football coach, it's King. And so there's been an effort. Jason Wright was hired, first black, African-American president of NFL football franchise. So there's a lot of diversity now. That's an effort towards diversity, which is always a good thing. And they right now, as of what we speak, they're pretty much trailblazing for that. So hats off to them. Now, what a Dan Snyder, there's one thing that I took, I just couldn't, it was a part in here where he said something about that he's been distant from day-to-day operations and claims since I would guess 2012, he's only been at risk in the park a total number, I don't know if it's estimate or exact number of 227 times that he's actually been there since 2012. If the owners don't have to be there, that could be true, but they could be pulling strings. He's the owner. And if you think that he's not pulling strings with his football team and he's not directly involved and he's just got this kind of cavalier, hands-off approach, like he's been found and lost in Russia somewhere, as an heir to the team. No, that's not the case. I don't believe it. So, but I know he's backed off. But there's reports that he's, look at the Dwayne Haskins selection in the draft, and by all reports, Dan Snyder hijacked the first round to select him. So I just find it quite interesting. So you do your own research. You want to get the article. Like I said, it's Wall Street Journal. Why he went to the Wall Street Journal to do this? Um, it's another question. Also, the timing. Um, you know, still waiting on the Beth Wilkinson report investigation, and that hasn't been filed yet. The last I know that the Commissioner Roger Goodell said that during the Super Bowl week that they were coming to a resolution or the report would be filed shortly or in the led to believe in the coming weeks. He said soon, but that's January. It's July. I mean, we're on the doorstep of July, and maybe he knows something that, or maybe he got a heads up. He said, "Let me go ahead and get my wife the CEO, co-CEO, and I might get a suspension or something." So it seems fishy, but I'm not really concerned about it unless there's some other secrets and evidence or anything else that Dan Snyder might have partaked in to get him kicked out the league, so to speak. So I don't know. He just purchased the whole team. He has 100%. Now I guess it's divvied up between him and his wife or his family or whatever. So stay tuned on that. So that's all I had today. We'll take care.